Okay, people, so you can see my frustration just from that last video that were there. So this is what, you know, security, they always say there's no security in security. No, there ain't, but there's a lot of work around. So I've applied for an awful lot. Do you know what? And I don't care. I'm not naming and shaming. I'm going to tell you these companies. And do you know what? It's shocking. So, Securitas. I didn't mention that one I worked at. So, I worked at Securitas at a place in Oxford. And I needed to get SC clearance. Okay? So, they went through the process. And I failed my SC clearance. I failed SC clearance, even though I worked in Afghanistan and I had SC clearance multiple times. I failed it in the UK. Do you know what? Securitas, in all their wisdom, I got a phone call, your SC clearance has failed, you need to get off site. That was it. I got took off site there and then. Everybody knew when it was like everyone's looking at me as I got escorted off site. So Securitas, thanks a lot. And do you know what? You can say something on here. Yes, but we put you in touch with somebody from your local area. I was living in Hampshire at the time. Yeah, I'll tell you what, with my experience, you're going to give me a retail security job for 10, 50, 11 quid an hour. Yeah, thanks very much for that, you absolute tossers. That's Securitas. Another company, Caroline de Baker, right? I've applied for about 3 of your jobs, and your head of security, I've seen his LinkedIn profile, right? He obviously gets scared that he thinks people are going to take his job. They're not. He's got a job to do. I've got a lot of experience. You fail to respond. I don't care if there's only one person doing the recruiting. If you are good enough to advertise and that person's good enough to put an application in, have the decency to send an email, all right, just to say, thanks, but we've chose somebody else and this is the reason why, all right? But no, Colin, that's the HR guy's name, he just couldn't be bothered to do that. And his excuse was, oh, we get loads of CVs, we can't respond to everybody. Well, you should, you absolute tool. Anyway, that's finished. Another rant.